let's start with your name.
Okay, I'm Abby.
And you are one of our summer interns at Hootern?
Yes, I am the summer intern, one of the summer interns.
All right. So did you volunteer at Hootern before starting the intern?
No, I did not volunteer. I just kind of jumped right into it.
All right. And how did you first hear about us?
So I just looked up summer internship with animals, and I saw Hootern, and I went on their website, and then figured out how to apply. So that's how I found it.
All right. And why did you choose Hootern?
So I chose Hootern because I think I just wanted more different species of animals, because I've shadowed out of that clinic before. I wanted to possibly get it more into large animals or wildlife, so I just went and did wildlife and decided to do that this summer.
All right. And what does being an intern at Hootern entail?
So basically you come here in the morning, do all the chores, feed every single animal, and then once you're done with that, that's when the volunteers will leave or stick around if they want to and help out with other things. But the other things are just like feeding babies or cleaning specific areas, like deep cleaning them, or giving treatments to animals that need them throughout the day.
All right. And what are some things that you've learned as an intern at Hootern?
Okay. So obviously, like, taking care of the animals, obviously I don't know everything. So that's everything new that I've learned with that. But I think about myself, I've learned probably that I'm not really a big fan of the education portion. I'm not really good at it. And that's just something I figured out about myself. I do try really hard, but it's just, I don't know, I just don't find it very enjoyable, but yeah, I guess it's just me.
And what benefits do you think you get from being out here?
So obviously I think being around the vets is the biggest thing. Just learning about what certain animals need and treatments and new treatments that I've never even known about. Teamwork too. Like volunteering. I've learned a lot about just the volunteering world and just how it's teamwork and you have to work together to get things done correctly. And communication is important.
Right. Is there anything about being an intern that surprised you that you just were not expecting?
Definitely just kind of being thrown into situations sometimes, but I would have never tried it myself. If Karen gave me the option, like, do you want to do this, I probably would have said no. So I think just being kind of thrown into things, I was a little surprised, but it was nothing bad. It all turned out great, so.
And what are some of the coolest things that you've gotten to do as an intern?
I think doing things with the eagles is really cool because not everyone works with eagles, so probably doing treatments on the eagles was really cool. And like catching them and releasing one this summer, yeah, I think that was the coolest.
And any favorite animals that you've had the opportunity to work with?
I think the foxes are my favorite, and I don't really have a reason why. I just think they're really cute, and I'm a dog person, so I think that might be why, honestly.
They are sweethearts.
Yes.
So what would you say is the hardest thing about interning here?
Probably I'd say the amount of time that it does take. Some of it did come to a surprise for me, but it was something that I could be flexible with and prepare for, but that was probably the most surprising thing. It's a lot of time, and it's a lot of being here and taking care of babies and making sure that everybody gets what they need.
And your favorite thing overall about your time out here?
Oh God, I should have thought about this one more. working with the animal trainer here. I think that was my favorite thing because that's not something that you see all the time, is how learning why an animal behaves like that and learning how to fix that behavior. Like, you don't see that anywhere but this type of setting, working with a whole bunch of different animals. So working with Angela was probably my favorite.
All right, and last question, would you recommend either interning or volunteering at New Haven to others?
Yes, I would recommend volunteering. I would recommend volunteering first and seeing if you like it here, if you like being with the animals, because with volunteering there's a lot less pressure, but then when it's interning, there's pressure added to it. So when you volunteer first, you get what you know you're going to be doing throughout the day, but then when you intern, it's the added pressure, and I work best under pressure, so I liked it. Like, I liked being needed for situations and like emergency situations. But yeah, I would recommend volunteering first, and I would say it's fun here. I like it here a lot. So
what are you studying in school?
okay.
And I have to smooth shit.
So I'm going to U of I in Champaign, and I am pre-vet. I'll be going into my junior year, so I'm not applying to vet school yet, but I'm planning to.
Okay, so the goal is to be a vet, any specific kind of animal that you want to work with? Or?
So I guess that's one other thing I learned about myself here is I don't think I will go into wildlife, but I do really enjoy it. I enjoy it more than the small animals, and now I just have to try large animals and kind of see what I like the most. I'm thinking I'm going to like large animals the most, so hopefully that's what I go into.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.